Bismillah.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Fitra Hakim, student from Diploma in Physiotherapy. Okay, today I want to demonstrate about isotonic contraction and isometric contraction. Okay, so I want to demonstrate about first I want to demonstrate about the isotonic contraction. Okay, so this is the hip flexion. Okay, so the concentric contraction is when the muscle is shortened. Okay, so when I do the hip flexion, the muscle which is psoas major will be shortened. So the contraction is greater than load force. Okay. Next is eccentric contraction. Eccentric contraction when the muscle is lengthened. So when I do the hip from the hip flexion to the neutral, the muscle is lengthened, but still contract. Okay. So the load force is greater than the force of muscle contraction. Okay, so the eccentric contraction function is to control muscle.
The psoas major controls the movement when the leg goes down. Psoas major controls the movement of the leg when it goes down. Okay, Pam? Understand? Psoas major controls the movement when the leg goes down. Psoas major controls the movement. Okay, when the leg goes down.
So the eccentric contraction function is when the psoas major control the muscle.
Control the movement. Psoas major kan muscle.
The muscle control movement. Okay, so the eccentric contraction function is when the psoas major control the movement when the leg go down.
Okay. Lagi?
Okay, next is isometric contraction. The isometric contraction is when the muscle does not shorten or lengthen during the contraction. Okay. So when we do the hip flexion, and then we have a load. Yes. So for example, we load, and then we do the hip flexion. Okay. So I sustain for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, next.
Assalamualaikum and good day. I am Ibrahim from Diploma Physiotherapy from Adjunct College. So today, I will demonstrate isotonic contraction and isometric contraction. So the isotonic contraction, there are two types. So I will explain it while doing the example. Okay, so first, I will show the concentric contraction. I'm using the shoulder joint and the deltoid muscle. Okay, so when I'm doing the abduction, The concentric contraction is when the muscle is shortened. The deltoid muscle is shortened. It is because the tension contraction is greater than the load force. Okay, the second one is eccentric contraction. Okay, now I will slowly put down my shoulder joint. Okay, during eccentric contraction, the muscle still contract but lengthen. It is because the load force is greater than the force of muscle contraction. The function is the deltoid muscle is controlled.
The deltoid muscle controls the movement when the hand goes down.
Movement. The deltoid muscle is control the movement to go down.
Okay, some more.
Okay, so the next one is the isometric contraction. Okay, during isometric contraction, there is no shortening and lengthening. Okay, so I will sustain this position for 5 seconds. The deltoid muscle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So that's all from me. Thank you.
All right. Next. Aini. Start.
Assalamualaikum. I am Nurul Aini binti Abu Hassan Sa'adi, student diploma physiotherapy from IJN College. Today I will describe about types of muscle contraction, which is elbow joint flexion, and the muscle is biceps brachii. So here we have two types of muscle contraction, which is isotonic contraction and isometric contraction. For isotonic contraction, we have concentric contraction and eccentric contraction. Concentric contraction is muscle greater than load. So here I'm doing elbow joint, elbow flexion. Like this, muscle. So here the elbow flexion, bicep brachii will be contraction, and then eccentric contraction is
Contraction means shorten ke tak? Kita nak tahu shorten ke lengthen?
contraction. The muscle will be
Concentric.
shortened.
Cuba gerak. Gerakkan dia. Tu. Okay, pergerakan kan? Ada pergerakan kan? It becomes shorten. Okay, next.
And next, the eccentric contraction, which is the load will be greater than muscle. So here I'm doing extension. During this time, bicep brachii will be lengthened but still have contraction because it's moved slowly. To maintain the movement smoothly down.
Okay, next.
And then isometric contraction. During this time, isometric contraction are not short, muscle not shortened and not lengthened during contraction. So here I'm doing elbow flexion. Then I will count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So during this time, no there will no lengthen or shorten for bicep brachii.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Next. Farahin. Okay.
Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Farahin and I'm student diploma physiotherapy from Indian College. Today I will perform isotonic and isometric muscle contraction of isotonic and isometric of knee flexion. This is my okay. I'm doing knee flexion. The muscle I'm using is hamstring, which is the back of my thigh. Isometric has two, which is concentric. Concentric is when I'm doing knee flexion right now. My muscle hamstring is contract. Okay. And then in eccentric is when your muscle is lengthened but still contract like this.
Your concentric just now, is the muscle lengthened or shortened?
Concentric, my muscle is shortened and contract.
Start balik yang tu.
When I'm doing concentric, my muscle will shorten and contract. And when I'm doing eccentric, my muscle will lengthen and but still contract. Now I'm going to show you how isometric is. Isometric is when a muscle is nothing changed. That's like this. When I'm doing flexion, I will try to hold it like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When I'm doing this, no muscle are lengthened or shortened, but it still contracts. That's it. Thank you.
Farahin, you miss out. Why you are doing eccentric contraction? Kenapa you buat eccentric contraction? Can you start back daripada concentric? Miss nak potong terus you punya, buat yang baru. Penat Miss nak edit tau, nak potong satu-satu. Okay. The concentric tu just now bagi tahulah lengthen ke shorten. Lepas tu load apa yang lagi tinggi daripada apa. Okay, and then eccentric tu sama shorten ke lengthen ke contract ke tidak. And then what is the function? Why you do eccentric? Okay, smoothen kan when putting the leg down. Okay, lagi sekali lah. Penat lah Miss nak edit video satu-satu ni. Cepat.
Okay, I'm doing inflection using my hamstring muscle. First, I'm doing concentric. When I'm doing inflection, my hamstring muscle will contract and shorten. But when I'm doing eccentric, my muscle will extend, and but the muscle
will lengthen.
And
Muscle mana yang lengthen ni?
hamstring muscle.
Okay, tangan you dah kelam kabut, tak tahu mana. Okay. Sekali lagi sekali.
Concentric and okay, I'm doing knee flexion using my hamstring muscles. When I'm doing flexion, my hamstring muscle will short and contract. And when I'm doing eccentric, my muscle will lengthen and still contract. When I'm doing eccentric, my muscle will go down smoothly. I want to go down smoothly.
Okay, some more.
Okay, and then isometric is no muscle will shorten or lengthen during contraction. Like I'm doing flexion, I will try to hold it like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And my muscle not shorten and lengthen because I want to stay like this in this state. Thank you.
All right. Okay, next. Will Aina use this one? Okay, Aina, try.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. My name is Naina Nabila binti Muhammad Nazri, student diploma in physiotherapy from IJN College. Okay, today I will demonstrate the isotonic and isometric contraction. So the contraction have two types. It is concentric contraction and eccentric contraction.
Okay, don't forget to tell us what muscle. Okay. What movement, what muscle?
Okay, now I will do the plantar flexion.
Muscle involved?
And the muscle involved is gastrocnemius.
Gastrocnemius.
Gastrocnemius
Mana dia? Mana dia?
at the back here.
Posterior part of the calf. Okay, lagi?
Okay, first is isotonic contraction.
Tak dengar lah, Miss.
First,
Miss.
dengar tak?
Dengar. Now I dengar.
First is isotonic contraction. Okay. The gastrocnemius, it will be
Concentric
shortened.
ke ni? Concentric ke eccentric?
Isotonic.
Yelah, isotonic ada dua. Concentric ke eccentric?
Concentric.
Okay.
Okay. The concentric contraction. Okay. It will be go to the front,
Okay.
is and back. Okay. The gastrocnemius, it will be shortened.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay. So next is wait.
Adjust sikit tak nampak. Kawan-kawan ada ke kat situ? Tolong adjust.
Second is eccentric contraction.
Louder, tak dengar.
Next is eccentric contraction.
Okay.
The gastrocnemius is parallel and contraction.
Tak boleh, Miss, tak dengar. Rekod ni pun tak dapat tangkap you punya suara. For eccentric contraction, the gastrocnemius apa?
Okay. The gastrocnemius will be eccentric contraction. The gastrocnemius have a lengthened and the contraction.
Okay.
Firstly, when we do the plantar flexion, slowly go down from the plantar flexion. That is will be able to control the movement when the foot go down. Okay.
So why you have eccentric? Kenapa? Aina, why you need eccentric?
Why what?
Why do you need eccentric contraction?
Because the muscle will be the muscle will be go down. So the muscle will be go down smoothly.
Okay, next.
Okay. 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 Lastly is isometric contraction.
Isometric contraction. Okay.
It doesn't have any lengthen and shorten at the gastrocnemius.
Okay.
Okay. When you do the lateral exchange
Mhm.
from 0 to 5, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. During the 0 to 5, it doesn't have any contraction.
Okay, good. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, good.